Hello, and I fucked up my screen yet again. God, I just keep doing this. Wow. Welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I'm gonna stop saying Twitch and D&D land because in the future we might not even be on Twitch anymore. Dun dun dun. But yeah, how you all doing today? I hope you had a great little vacation while I had my vacation. Hopefully something good happened today. Hoping people, get to be safe this coming holiday, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, that is, and, stay in contact with your family, your friends, whatever's most important to you, all of that fun jazz. Before we jump into the action, we have a few short announcements that I, personally, would like to go over. The first one is, if you're watching this video online, you should probably give us a like on the video, leave a comment in the description below. Don't forget, like the video, comment down below. That helps the algorithm pick up the video and send it into the universe for more people who like videos like you all like and who like content like ours. If we get this channel growing and we get, big enough, then, well, I just explained it to all of you. We have a perpetual motion machine happening. Aside from that, if you want to watch live, our link to our channel is down in the description below, as well as our full schedule is down there. If you are interested in playing or participating in any of our sessions, our campaigns, anything like that, please consider joining our Patreon. Even if you just want to support us a little bit more directly, join our Patreon. That gets you into our exclusive Discord server where you get to hang out with all of us. It also will get you all into a waiting list for any of our pay-to-play games if you are interested in that. In the coming months, because, holidays are stressful, we may have a number of different slots opening up for people if they are interested. So definitely reach out and let me know. Aside from that, I believe that's going to be everything from us. So players, you ready? It's been a week. You had a week off. You all just finished your mission over at the Eyes of the Lake, diving deeper into some forgotten ruin that you found out was a prison for an aspect of an entity that is referred to as the True King. None of you are quite sure what that means or what's going on with that, but you are trying to reveal more and more secrets. One of you, I believe Mikit, gained a unique aspect from the True King. Since their eyes were hidden there, you now have the sight accessible from them, which allows you to discern things that are usually very well hidden, or just quickly see magical items around you. It's a very useful ability that you have obtained. Kael seemed a little upset about this, in all honesty, thinking that for some reason they wanted the ability since this was their mission, this was their goal that they brought you all out here to do, but they never expressed any of that to the other characters inside of this game. Once back in Shares, you all took a little time to relax around the village, help out some people, find out where you might want to be going to discover more places that were hidden away. Through another one of these mingled dreams. Yeah, plug that. I believe Mikit, Kael, and Arite? Was it Arite who was the third one who joined them?
Was Ein.
It was Ein. I apologize about that, Ein. Between the three of you, you all had one shared dream-like experience floating amongst some stars and open expanse of space that none of you are quite sure what it is, but it keeps happening. It seems to be coming more and more frequently for you. Kael left this area with information that he shared with all of you of a particular place that you need to go look into. Now, I'm not going to say specifically what the hints were as to where you need to go. That is all of your responsibility to take down as notes because I'm not solving your puzzles for you. You solve it for your damn self. But you all figured out that you need to go towards the ruins of Draconia and hopefully traverse the Dreamoth Ravine and make it to Zarzith to find more information about some old religion that used to exist back during the era of Draconia before it ended up being its slave-riddled, terrible state that it was before falling to the Chroma Conclave. So, all of you, you managed to leave Shares after gathering all of your things, knowing that you're going to have to mostly be on foot, but some of you still have your horse available, and I believe now you even have another pet, Rorik?
Rurik's riding Butterscotch while Buster is just kind of, trotting along with us.
Alrighty. And that is your Basset Hound.
Yes, the medium-sized Basset Hound. Fine steed.
What a wonderful spell.
Let's fight a goblin and make it ride it. I'm sure Snook would be happy to ride the Basset Hound.
Snook would ride a corgi, okay?
Nice, corgis are adorable.
Yeah.
Dire corgi.
A dire corgi. Yo, you gotta look out. They have a natural charm DC 22. Elves do not have resistance to this.
This is canon.
Oh, absolutely.
Snook riding his dire corgi.
You won't understand how much I love animals in my game. So, anyways. You all have left Shares following a path that was described to you all from one of the leaders there. And you've been traveling for a couple of days now through the Lotus Den Greenwood, trying to find your way over towards the mouth of these large peaks, the Ashkeeper Peaks, the southern end of them, and to hopefully traverse towards Zarzith Catrell. So, I would like to know specifically how you all adventure. Describe it to me, everybody. What do you do? What do you actively try to accomplish?
Well, if I'm not spending time doing much else, I can always practice my dramaturgy. And depending on when we stop, I'm also going to try and build up a tolerance to poison, because you never know when it will be useful.
So, periodically, you take a shot of poison and hack aggressively.
And then Rurik comes over and just helps you out, I assume.
Be helpful.
Yeah. Why not help each other, you know? So, who is doing anything else? We now know what Makita's doing. Rorik, go ahead.
When we're not, riding and walking and stuff, Rurik probably helps out Erit by sparring, trying to give him some tips and checking his form, and also playing fetch with Buster and grooming Butterscotch.
So you're grooming a horse you were riding while throwing a stick for a dog.
No, this is when he's not riding.
Okay.
He's not riding.
Okay.
I thought I said that first.
Yes. What I am wondering is, what are you doing while adventuring? While moving?
Possibly taking a nap.
Okay, like any good old man, you can fall asleep anywhere and just, while at the wheel of your horse, just... kids, don't sleep and ride, okay?
Alrighty would probably go ahead and guide his mount.
Yep. Anybody else?
Kaya will probably be, and maybe with Ayn, but who knows the nature, but it will probably be maybe a few feet ahead, keeping not watch but staying alert, and his howl will also fly in circle above their head, just to make sure we're not jumped on by some stuff. And during the night, and the rest probably checking his notes and playing with his leather armor, the old one, trying to make progress and remember what he's been told during the downtime.
Alrighty. Ein?
Since this is quite a step farther away, will be quite a step farther away from Chariot that she'll ever be, she'll mostly take in the new sight and sound, like someone who's a novice at adventuring, trying to like understanding the path, learning how to trudge along, saving her energy. And when there's trees and whatnot, since furbolgs can floral speak, we'll just drop in like a little what do you call that word? My brain is failing me.
I don't know what you're trying to describe.
Yeah, my brain is failing me right now.
That's
But
fair.
yeah, basically just trudging along, seeing the sights and sounds, and maybe just do a little chatter and see like if there's any danger around by the local flora and fauna.
All right, so we have the first person saying they're keeping watch. Woo! Hell yeah. Darius.
Just keeping watch and fiddling with my crossbow while we ride or walk.
Okay.
I also said I was keeping watch. I was staying alert.
I thought you said that during
Running.
downtime you were keeping watch.
No. I'm keeping watch while we're walking, staying a few feet ahead and staying alert to our surroundings.
I apologize. I heard the downtime component and thought that was happening while doing that. Okay. Well then, all three of you, I'd like perception checks from.
My watch is less of a watch, more like,
A
oh,
passive.
hey, this looks cool. Hey, this something new. Stuff like that. Like a tourist just seeing a hiking trail and just walking along it.
Thank God for rogues. Oh.
So
By
you
the way,
are
I would
just...
like
Yeah?
I would like to point out that Rurik is keeping watch in his dreams.
Yep, you are watching the back of your eyelids.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then. So... Ian is not keeping watch then.
No, she's just being a tourist.
Yep. Wow, look at that. Wow, so pretty. Hey guys, check out this moss. Kyle, you're keeping very careful, vigilant eye out on this stretch of the journey. Now, because you are adventuring through Xhorhas, there are many large stretches of this land where peril can just be a roll of a die away. However, I would like somebody to roll me a D100, please.
All right, everybody but Wind. Somebody else but Wind.
Warwick already rolled it. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I know, right? That was like, oh shit.
That's not good. That's not a good roll.
99?
I mean, that's good, but like, something bad's gonna happen.
I mean, depends on how he's rating it.
A celestial god comes down and just tells us
You know,
it's our
if it-
time.
A gold dragon, ancient gold dragon.
It's your time. All right. It's been a nice life.
99. Sorry, I actually didn't have that section opened for this.
Well, I mean, there was, a 99% chance I'd roll that number.
That's not how math works at all.
By that logic, 100% chance to roll a 100.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Reverse maths.
Just type in D100.
I'm both excited and worried for what he did not have opened for this.
Pretty sure the way
You guys are
we
level
use-
5, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm kind of worried you had to ask that, though.
Okay.
Oh, so we are level 5. Good to know.
Yeah, I think we told you.
Yeah, we did.
No, it wasn't pinged in the thing. I got level 4 pinged, but not 5.
Oh.
Oh. So, after the first 3 days of journeying, that leaves you all roughly here. 80 miles of trekking. The Greenwood Forest, or the Greenwoods, are much safer to be in when you have Ein with you than it is to be out in one of the open terrains with nothing to hide, shelter you, or keep you safe. However, as you have gotten this far, Ein, you seem very happy with the amount of very beautiful aesthetics surrounding all around you. The trees are starting to turn and fade into the perpetual cycle of life that they always have. Right now, they're at that nice red, yellow, green phase where the leaves are beginning to fall, but just coated in a beautiful rainbow that only nature can truly provide. Kyle, as you're traveling through here, you see an individual who's kind of crawling over large piles of leaves. They are a hooded figure, very small in stature, and they don't seem to react to your presence further away from them. They seem to just be trotting through, walking into piles of leaves, and periodic going, "God damn it!"
I didn't find my counter. Checking that, I will wake Rurik up and say to the rest of the group. There's a little fellow just up ahead.
I was about to ask, were there yet? Oh. Okay. So that fellow over there.
Yeah, I'm saying that to all the whole group.
I'll go see if he needs some company. And Rurik will go ahead and get off Butterscotch and begin walking towards that individual.
All right. As you get closer to the individual, they raise their hand at you. Can you stay right there, please?
Sure.
They lift their hood slightly, and you see a fairly plump-looking, dark-skinned halfling who has these slightly pointed ears that kind of waft to the side a little bit and swoop, almost like that of a buffalo.
Hail, friend. You need any assistance?
Looks past you at everybody else. Man, there's a lot of you. Yeah, I'm trying to get to a place called Rosanna.
I've never heard of Rosanna, but I've heard there's a place called Rosona.
Rosohna?
I think that was how it's spelled. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
Group turns around to his group. Hey, does anyone have a map or know where Rosanna is?
As you turned around, Rorik, the individual kind of is just in front of you on the other side, walking towards everybody else. Yeah, I need some help getting there. I kind of lost my way.
Oh, you're quick. And, Rorik goes, follows.
You're quite far away, my lad. Rosanna
Really?
Yeah, it's way up north of the continent, and
Am I not north?
No, you're south.
Shit. Damn, that's gonna be frustrating. We have the festival coming up, and I'm all right, where is it?
I point north. That way.
So I just keep walking that way, and I'll hit it.
Well, actually, like, you keep walking that way, or at least, like, I've never been good with maps.
Yeah.
And I take out my cartographer tools and my map of Xohas that I probably have because I'm a native.
Oh, absolutely, you would. With your background, you would. He looks at the map and goes, can I have that?
No, but I can make you a quick copy.
Oh! Yeah. And they just sit on the floor.
Can I get you some tea or a snack?
Oh, absolutely.
What do you want me to do? Roll for a copy of that cartographer?
Dexterity, cartographers. Yeah. You are proficient, so
Yes.
dexterity. With proficiency.
That's still a natural one.
8. I mean, you get the gist of it. Here be mountains. Here be death. Line. Like... Yeah, you kind of get like the basics out of the way.
That's right. Rasana is here. Don't go in there. Don't go in this area. That's bloody. Like if you see red trees, don't go in there. Just walk around. Try to stick on the road. Try, if possible, to find some guide and some people to protect you, because I don't give a lot of money for your skin after you leave those woods.
What? You sell skin? How much?
Wait, what?
I don't know. So
concerning.
You said you sell skin. How much do you sell it for?
no, I'm not selling. It's an expression, not giving a lot of money for your skin. It's I don't know. They tell that in my family. I heard it somewhere. I'm not paying a lot of money for your skin if you.
Oh, I'm not selling my skin. I was just wondering what you sell it for. Warwick, go ahead.
Sorry, I was trying to find the button.
Yeah, no problem. 18. This person's very lost, and curious. They're kind of like, wait, you guys just sell skin? What's the going rate for that? Kind of like a business person would think. Like, oh, what can I sell skin for?
Oh, so
purely just intellectually curious.
Okay, I thought he was gonna be like, oh, skin, do they?
I have plenty. No, he's not hiding skin under his cloak. I mean, his cloak is made of leather, but like,
yeah, no,
it doesn't strike you as terrifying at all. Okay, so you don't sell skin. Cool. That's the map? Wow, your topography in this area is really flat.
That one looks like a smiley face.
Is that intentional? Wait, you build mountains like smiley faces? That's cool. I like that.
That's
no, that is an expression. It's a very old expression that's not commonly used in modern English. However, I am aware of it. This individual is not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're still using it in France.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's really cool of you. Ooh, tea. Takes the tea from you, Rorik, and just like slams it back. Oh, that's hot.
Sorry, I should have given you a warning beforehand.
Oh.
What festival?
Why is your tea so hot? Are you trying to kill me?
No, and Rorik will lay on hands 1 point to heal the tongue or something. Oh, that felt good. Can you do that again? Sure. 1 more point.
Ooh. Oh, wow. That is.
How you feeling?
I say in Rorik's ear, I think you are arousing him.
What'd you say that in?
In Rorik's ear, I'm just whispering, and I think that the halfling is getting aroused.
You see his ears flinch in your direction and just like focus. He goes, "What? What's weird about me?"
I don't know. I don't think that's the case, Kyle.
Well,
Anyways,
What festival are you going to? I'm from Osona, and I
Oh,
don't
are
know
you?
I
That's
am.
great.
well, I mean,
also, if you want, I can probably cool down that tea for you.
Oh, he literally drank the entire thing in one gulp. Just slam back, done, like a shot.
That guy has no idea how to enjoy tea.
No, he doesn't. He looks at you and goes, "Oh, you're from Resona, yeah. I was asked by, some Crine dynasty to run some festival for them."
You really
They-
don't know where you are putting your feet in.
the Kryn, I think, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, they want me to run a festival for them. So I'm supposed to be there, in like 5 days. Huh.
Oh,
Ugh.
And based off of
Uh.
your smiley face, I'm saying that's like going to be over 400 miles, right?
I
Wow.
don't know how much we can help you with that other than give you that
Oh.
copy of a map, but
It happens. You know. If I could
by
buy
the-
that map from you, I'll buy it from you.
By the way, it's been rude of us. We haven't even introduced ourselves. My name's Rurik.
Warwick, nice to meet you. My name's Plain.
How do you spell that? You're out of character.
Plain.
Well, that's a pretty plain name.
Yeah, he reaches his hand, and it's very hairy on the back of his hand and forearms.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks.
Did they say what kind of festival it was?
Yeah, they called it a bleeding tree ceremony. They want me to take this tree that apparently is bleeding and make it stop bleeding. You know, kind of my specialty. Oh wait, if you're from Resona, do you know any cool trees?
Well, in Rosona there is not a lot of sun,
Yeah.
so it's very difficult to grow something green.
I said
So
tree, not green. It can be any color. I don't care. Just,
Yeah, but
big
usually-
and big.
well, there is the big dead tree on the Smithsonian place in the east of Rosona, but
Oh, what's it
besides
like?
this one, well, it's big, tall. Maybe it's look like an old oak, but without any more leaves, and it's gloomy. But
That sounds really bad.
well, maybe if it needs eating, that's why you're here.
Maybe.
Rosana is a
so-
gloomy place. Like, be prepared to not see a lot of light anymore. People of my kin don't like sunlight.
Really? Wow, that's unfortunate. I mean, I'll be all right with that. That's fine.
Wait, so Plain, what is it you do for a living exactly? You just heal.
I run
injuries?
festivals.
Oh, you're like a party planner.
Yeah. I have these
Oh.
really great parties that I throw.
We need to introduce you to Snook. It will be a very great animation to your
His
party.
eyes narrow when you say that name. No, thank you. He takes your
Oh, you know him.
drawing with the smiley face and begins like stepping away from you.
If anything, if you go into Resona, I think probably a good stop, or at least to get a better map or directions, would be the city of Asarius up north.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check that place out too.
But don't get eaten by Mountvaders. There are some beasts that like to eat people there.
Oh,
Don't be.
beasts? Oh, they're so cute.
Not all of them. Some are, not all.
I like beasts a lot. They're fun.
Where you from, Plane? And don't tell me a plane.
That would be funny. I might use that in the future. No, I'm from Taldore.
Ooh, you're a long way away.
Well, I mean, that's just where I was born, you know? Mom and Dad had a thing going on back there and then dropped me off, and ever since I could walk, I've just wandered. It's fun, you know?
Oh,
How long
so
have you been in Wildmount?
so the life of a traveler.
Oh yeah, it's great. I love it. It's freeing. I hate these leaves. They're bothering me. They're everywhere.
Well, I'm rather new to traveling as far as I have. Any tips for a new traveler?
Oh, I'm actually really good at this part. I suggest you introduce yourself to trees and to the wildlife and to the plants around you, and then they really take a liking to you so long as you're a good person, and, just be kind to them. And usually it makes traveling a lot easier.
I don't know trees, but I'm not sure that all trees in Rossona and Zoras in general are as friendly as you are saying.
Oh, trees usually are very friendly. You just gotta be nice to them, that's all. Right? Looks at you, Ein, and smiles.
Lightly shrugs and nods. Just like, yeah.
Now that you're looking at the two of them, his ears are very similar to Ein's ears. And, the brown complexion is closer to the, certain furbolgs you have seen. He might be halfling furbolg.
He's a half bolg.
Yeah. I didn't want to say that because that could be misinterpreted, but yeah.
He's a furling.
God.
I'll go with half bulg because he is half furbolg.
He's a
And
furling.
for how long have you been wandering in Wildmount?
Probably a good 10 years.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I didn't like the beach very much, though. That wasn't cool. Sand gets everywhere, and nobody told me that before I went on it. That was a good
Yeah.
couple of weeks of shaking uncomfortably.
That's a good thing to know. I've never been to the beach.
Oh,
Or heard
looks
about it.
beautiful. Very itchy.
That's something to remember.
Yeah. Hey, where are you guys going?
We're heading south to the. We're heading to Zarzith Kittrell.
Zarzith Kittrell. Oh, I was actually there. 3 days ago.
Oh,
Oh,
anything
how was it?
exciting happening there?
Oh, and if we left for the journey 3 days ago ourselves.
Wow, look at that. Timing's weird.
I know it's only been 3 days, but it feels like a week.
I know that feeling. Isn't it great? Anyways, weird things? I don't know. It was kind of weird. They have, fighting pits, right?
I've never.
Mm-hmm.
Well, really big arena gladiatorial fighting pits. And when I was asking for information, they were like, you have to compete in these pits. And, well, I mean, I didn't have a good time, in all honesty. It was kind of mucky.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. But apparently there's an opening for the what is it? What do they call that person? The gladiator?
The champion?
No, they said the gladiator. I suggested champion to them, but they were like, no, that sounds stupid. I don't know. But apparently they're taking auditions for that role. The old one just left.
Oh god.
Ayn just looks to us a retain to see if it rings a bell or anything.
No, it doesn't ring a bell to me in character, but I know who it is out of character.
Would I know anything?
I just realized.
The fighting pits over in Zarzith are actually like a rite of passage, a very long, ceremonious cultural thing that they've had happening over there. Whenever somebody wants to get good with the nobles, get good with the people in charge, you have to first build a little renown for yourself in the pit. If you don't do that, they just don't respect you. Even if you come from a den, they don't care. They just, you don't fucking matter to me. Leave. And nothing you say matters to them unless you prove you are somebody who should matter. If you want to know more than that, roll me a history check, Arite.
Already. I'm for a history.
23. In fact, the person who was the champion about 3 years ago, last you remember, their name was Wrath. And they were the leading champion of the armless pit, meaning no armor, no magic, no weapons. They were the leading champion. There are 3 different pits that they have champions of. There is the magic pit, where there are no weapons, no armor, but full magic at your disposal. And the leader of that one, the Archmage, as they discern them, in title, that person's name is Lithkin.
Okay.
And unfortunately, you are unaware of the hybrid pit where anything goes. You weren't really interested in that one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're very close to that spelling. You were close.
Incredibly close.
Yeah, you were. But yeah, there's 3. He's like, yeah, I mean, I joined the armless pit, and they said you could fight with your bare hands, but then they got really upset with me for fighting with my bare hands.
That doesn't make much sense. I mean, it was in the rules that you could fight with your bare hands.
Yeah, it said it right like that, like bare hands. And I was like, cool, let's go. So, I left. I still have my, token of entry. This thing was pretty expensive. Hey, if you guys are heading there, do one of you want this?
I mean, if you're offering, but I feel bad if we didn't pay you something for it.
Oh, you just gave me a map with a smiley face on it. Plus, me knowing what that tree looks like is really going to be helpful. Here.
I think Arite should keep it, but since you would be familiar with this.
You think I should what? Sorry.
I think you should keep it because you're more familiar with this since it's your place after all.
Okay.
Well, here I'll miss him when he's gone, but I believe he'd eventually make his way back. Do you want Buster to help you get there? He's big enough you can maybe hop on.
Oh,
You right with that, Buster?
Buster's a good boy. And he scratches Buster's head, and Buster seems to like him. But I think I'll be fine. I'm just gonna look over. Ah, there we go. Goes over to a tree and just steps into it.
Did he just disappear? Or... Hello?
Yeah, it's one of the quirks.
Now I
understand.
Now I understand why they said they got upset when he used his bare hands.
I still don't. No, out of character, I always knew.
Yeah,
but in character, I don't quite understand it.
Rolling high
Yeah.
on your random encounters leads to you finding interesting information or useful individuals. 99 is good.
He gave us the token, right?
Oh, yeah. We'll say, Arite, you have the token, okay?
Already.
Keep in mind,
Yeah.
it is a token into the gladiator pit, which is no weapons, no armor, no magic.
For the sake of RP, can he say he gave it to me real quick? And I'll...
Sure.
Okay. And then Rorik goes over to Arite and hands him the coin. I know we've been having occasional sparring, but I think this would probably be a good chance to put what you learned and what you can still learn into practice.
Yes, I would love to test this opportunity.
Plus, it
Since
might
it's
be.
nah, go ahead first.
Yeah. Plus, it'd be a good way to make a bit of coin, since I'm gonna bet on you.
Alrighty, is just gonna give him a late chuckle. Like
Be a good way to make some money.
yeah, that's true. Bet on the other person, and I'll take the loss.
Yeah. I like Plane. He's always been fun. Nobody ever gets to meet him though.
Hey, there's a first time for everything.
Yeah, found out that I finally found the world he's in.
Nice. Uh, see, how far do you think until we're what do you call it, near ruins of Draconia? I think, or was that after Zasev? Correct me if I'm
Before.
wrong. Yeah, just in character.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was like, there's a
just in
map there, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just in character, just talking to Riti and Darius about it.
Gotcha, sorry.
I believe it should take only a day or two. I believe.
How is the path going there anyway? Is it like rocky, or is it still what do you call it, covered in vegetation?
Alrighty turns towards the sky and yells, "Jiro!" And also, I have no idea what the path is like.
Nagita speaks up. We're not supposed to know about that stuff.
In all seriousness, what is the path to Draconia like?
You, because of the storytelling that you wanted to sit down and listen. Actually, Rorik would know because he's the one who actually sat there and listened to him the entire time that he talked. You would know, Rorik and Arite, that the valley itself is a very large stretch of snowy landscape. That's at the base of a mountain, and on top of that cliff is where Draconia's ruins actually reside. It is a canyon that you walk through.
Alrighty, I'll describe this to Mine as she asks.
If it's a snowy landscape, then we might as well prepare before entering it. At least when we get near the mouth of it.
Yes,
Since some of us would be too weighty for snow and end up over-exerting ourselves.
Is it like a deep snow, or I guess it would be, yeah.
In the canyon, the snow itself is very deep. Everything that gets drifted off of the snow mountains, or the snow-capped mountains, and off of the open landscape that the ruins are on, all get pushed into the canyon. So it's very deep.
Say, Jero, out of character question. Since snow is frozen water, would water walk walking on the surface?
Unfortunately, I do not agree with that ruling from our Lord and Savior, Matthew Mercer, so no. It's called water walking, not snow walking. I believe there should be difficult terrain. However, shade water still works with it, if that's what you care about.
What about just gravity so I'm lighter? Could I walk on the snow then?
Depends on the tolerance of the snow. One way to find out.
I think it's not so much. It's not all weight. It's also mass and density. But we'll get that when we find it. Anyways, I guess we should get moving again. That was an interesting experience. One of the many joys in life is meeting an interesting person like that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
We lost Ein.
Yep.
Oh,
No.
net died.
No, internet. Why you do this? It happens. Let's
Ah,
continue.
there she is.
Oh, Iron's back. Hi, Iron.
Yep.
God damn it! Now I have to change faces again. I'll work on that. Keep doing what y'all doing.
We keep going then.
Yeah, keep going. Roleplay.
I was saying in character. Should we keep going then?
Yes.
Thanks,
I
Al.
might as well get near as possible and see how the road is before we make any decisions, since weather is always fickle after all and changes day by day.
That is true. I do believe that would be wise.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna hop on Butterscotch and I guess keep a walk.
Damn, that's super fast even for old man.
I think that's about on par, you know?
He didn't even finish his sentence. Yeah.
Butterscotch is really comfy. Or buttercup.
Butterscotch.
Scotch. Okay, cool. So anyways, you all continue your journey. Over the next couple of days, nothing really disturbs your path or your journey. Not until, of course, you end up having to step outside of the Lotus Den Greenwood and over into the open plains of Jorhas. You all step out, no longer comfortable with the forest, as Ayn has been so comfortable with her entire life, but now feeling the winds blowing through the area and the open expanse of this beautiful terrain. Ayn, I don't think you've ever been in the plains before, have you?
Yeah, only like once or twice, but never something like quite like this, at least.
As far as your eyes can tell, there's open landscape everywhere. On the cusp of your vision, you can see that there are peaked mountains, but they look more like shadows just lumbering over this peaceful area.
How is the nature of this place? As in, like, does it feel like it's hostile, or it's generally just feels unsafe in
Are
general?
you vibe checking, bro?
Exactly.
All right. Roll
The
me an
nature vibe checking.
insight. Shit, what are they? There's 3 rolls.
Oh shit.
Yeah, vibe check is taken from the insight, perception, and charisma. Roll all 3.
All right, that's
Oh.
insight, perception, charisma,
Yep.
Yep.
and boom. Okay, 11, 13, and 2.
Okay. It's kind of hard to get a read on the vibes in this area. I mean, it looks beautiful. You do sense there's wildlife around, but you can't really easily pick up on it just from immediately stepping out. You're almost overwhelmed with this new atmosphere that you're unfamiliar with.
Well, as I look towards the rest, well, the plains sure doesn't feel welcoming anymore. I
Well,
assume
you
those
get
are the
used-
mountains we're looking for.
You get used to it.
Hopefully.
But yes, we do we do prescribe to the vibe check rolls, because honestly, I think that's fucking awesome. Rorik, you don't have to whisper that shit, you can just roll it. So, Buster is keeping a watch. 22.
Yeah, so I know it was just an automatic thing there.
Alrighty. So, the landscape is open. There appears to be beautiful rows of wheat in front of you, but wild. It's not deliberately planted. It's not rows that are single file. It's just an expanse of it, naturally occurring. Off in
So
the
kill which? Oh, sorry.
off in the distance, those of you with the heightened perception checks, i.e., Buster and Kyle, you see two more bounders currently running across the landscape.
Buster looks excited, like he wants to go greet them and, play nice.
Don't. You don't play nice with Morbunders if they are.
Can you speak
wild.
up?
You don't play nice with Morbunders if they are wild animals. If they are not tamed, don't get close to them. That's not a good idea.
Are you sure? Oh, just a reminder, Jero, that we agreed on last time that Buster can talk because Celestial finds the.
Yeah.
See.
It speaks one language, which I think you said was Celestial.
No, I said it was going to be Elven.
Okay, so
Elvish.
most of the party can understand it.
Yeah,
Actually,
I am
two
sorry.
people in the party can understand it.
I am sorry, mean Elvish. Yeah, but they are bigger than you. They are two, and they are like big, ugly, and aggressive cats. And usually dogs don't like cats. I don't know if you do, but
Well, I mean, cats are kind of nice, I like to try to play with them. Like, they sometimes smack me in the nose, but I mean,
well, when they do, when I was going to speak the same way. When they do smack you in the nose, they are doing like a soft pound. Morbanders, there is no such thing as a soft pound for Morbanders. They have claws and teeth that are bigger than your tail.
So, as you're having this conversation with the dog, everyone else is watching the beautiful, majestic moorbounders running across the landscape. It's so nice, so serene. And then a very large 8-point buck gets thrown in the air by one of them, and they just rip it to shreds.
oh, maybe they'll want to share.
I mean, I might share your body parts between them.
I don't know. I don't if they're eat. I don't think they'd want to eat us, right? Right?
How about we don't
Well-
risk it?
Okay.
Yeah, just let's stay safe, since we won't really know what's going on.
Okay. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go make sure everyone knows that tree over there is mine. And he goes over to pee on it.
Your dire basset hound peas. So, by the end of this evening, you've made it into the mouth of the canyon that leads further into the ruins. Only a handful of miles away from Draconia, but still a very large stretch away from Zarzith, Catril. It is evening. The temperature has dropped severely in this landscape. Not to the point where it's a heavy snow blowing across everything, but the winds that carry aggressively over the mountain range rests and settles into the canyon, blowing all of the chill, all of the snow that is in that area down here before you.
Oh, hey, I can actually keep my clothes warm with prestidigitation.
Hey! Best spell in all of D&D.
Oh yeah, don't forget that everyone has cool weather clothes as well.
Yes, you do.
since-
We did repair.
So do you
So
all
maybe
change
we-
into that?
And maybe
Yeah,
we
might as
should,
well start.
What were you saying, Kyle?
maybe we should rest here for the night before adventuring there and wait for the morning and the sun to warm our skin before adventuring the canyon.
While you're talking, you
Yeah.
get very quiet at the end, and I can't hear it.
Sorry, That's weird because I haven't changed my setting.
No, it's
what I
you.
was-
Like you're projecting less towards the end of your sentences.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying that we should take rest now for the night before adventuring in the canyon. So we have tomorrow, hopefully, the warmth of the sun on our skin to warm us up while we are walking in the canyon.
So you all want to wait outside of it?
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for the first time in this journey, I would like you all to tell me your nighttime routines.
Yay.
Rurik, of course, makes tea for everyone and cooks dinner with maybe Iron's help.
Okay.
Kayal is setting up some tents. He go fetch some tinder wood for the fire. And after the fire is lit up, the tent is set up, he usually sit down, take some notes of what was happening in the day, review his notes, map any wild area, and make some sketches of the area to just find himself if he gets lost the next day. And speak with the rest of the group, trying to be friendly and not completely moody.
Okay.
Well, Keith will do his write down notes from anything he think could be potentially useful. Then, since we're out in the wilderness, tell Suzanne will be keeping watch while he's sleeping, or we are sleeping at least. And then continue waking up that poison tolerance.
Okay. Arite.
Alrighty would probably be polishing his weapons and armor as everyone else is doing what they were doing.
Ein.
Yep. Ein would assist Rurik first before tidying up the rest of the camp, just to make it a bit more comfortable, and mostly pass the time with just what do you call it? Passing the time, making sure her wood carving skills don't go dull, with like spare useless wood that's not used for campfire at least. Just trying to take inspiration from like the travels here so far with the new sounds and sights, and the various feeling of hostility and safety around her.
Okay. And Darius, I believe, is still AFK.
Oh shoot, is he?
I believe so.
Dang.
I am going to say, however, Darius looks at you all, going through your, nighttime rituals and go, guys, we're in Jorhas. What the fuck are our watches? Since none of you, other than Kyle, mentioned anything about actually keeping a watch.
I thought I thought you were just asking for like a normal routine, and then.
Oh no, the
start
full
asking.
routine.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Yeah, I thought it's like, what do you do, and then all right, who's taking? It's like all right.
usually-
After that, we'll start.
I'm not
saying
asking you
who's
to
taking
take
what.
watches anymore. I'm going to teach you a lesson if you don't.
Oh,
No. I don't mean you asking. I mean like after we describe the routine, and then we'll start saying about
Yeah.
watch.
McKeep, what
And
were you
like
saying?
like I said earlier, I have my familiar keeping watch as well.
Right, but it does need to rest once in a while. It's not a perpetual motion machine.
I will, because it's always like paranoid, take also a couple of watch every night because I don't need to sleep a lot, while Rurik does.
I mean, we have a couple of elves. I can then just transfer them and keep watch.
I'll take.
Yeah.
I'll usually take the last one because I can't see too well in the
Alright.
dark.
Place yourselves onto the map in order. First watch, second watch, third watch, fourth watch. I recommend you have groups of 2 participating in watches. Because Darius is not here right now, he is going to be NPC. So you tell him when the fuck. Oh, he's awake all night, actually. So you don't need anybody else. Darius is assisting with all 4 watches. Just give me the
I'm
4
taking
watches.
2.
Quick question: when on first watch, is that still when there's some light in the sky, or is it completely like night?
Depends how early you guys want to go to sleep and how early you want to start your day. Later into the year, the days are shorter, which means I'm gonna say no. You'll probably have like half an hour of light at best if you all go to sleep early. Because remember, you are entering into winter time, so shorter days.
I'm taking 2 watches, 2 first, just because I cannot duplicate my token.
All right,
Yeah,
so
Rurik-
left to right, Darius is all 4. People will be on top of Darius for the next 4.
I'll be taking the 4th one.
Well, with this setup, the 2 of you don't have to do anything. Kael, Arite, Mikit. Perfect. So, for the entire stretch of this, I need perception checks to be made. Since Darius is not here, the other 4 roll with your advantages. Or sorry, the other 3. Kael, Arite, Mikit. Kael, 25 for half the watches. Good.
So two rolls or just one?
No, that's fine. I'm doing it for both of them. 21 for Buster. Even though I did not ask Buster, he is not one of the people actively keeping watch.
Aye.
Arite. 17. Mikit.
Okay, should I roll me and my familiar separately?
No. Either you roll or your... Oh, you could have you roll and your familiar roll as the 2 people keeping watch. Since your familiar has advantage and you will not have advantage. Remember, only 2 people interact with checks at a time.
Alright. I get the normal. I do not do very well. Hopefully, Suzanne does.
16. Not bad. So, those are going to be your watches for the foreseeable future. I think this is where we are going to go on break, everybody. With all of you beginning the second half of this session with your stretch into the Dremoth Ravine. So, everybody stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.